Welcome to your mat. My name is Alysia. This Vinyasa practice today will be playful. We'll move through a creative sequence around our mat that'll include mobility, flexibility, and strength. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. Come to a child's pose to start. Draw your knees to the outer edges of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit your hips to your heels. Reach your arms out in front. Melt your nose down. Wrap your triceps back. Take a deep cleansing breath in. Deep cleansing breath out. Push the air out of your lungs. Take a couple more just like that. Inhale, fill up through the entire backside of your back. Exhale through the mouth. Push your belly in towards the floor. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Settle into your most organic, most natural breath. Relax your body into the space of your mat. Take a moment to check in with everything you're feeling. Give yourself permission to feel the sensations you feel, to feel the emotions you feel. Know that this practice only helps open the doors to ourselves. As it feels right, seal your lips. Ujjayi pranayama. Breathe in through your nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat. And breathe out through your nose. Cultivate this internal victorious breath to build heat and to connect you deeper to yourself. Add open mouth exhales with any need to release extra heat. Honor what your body needs. One more breath in stillness before we move. Exhale, let the breath go. Press firmly into your hands. Inhale, cat, round up, push the ground away. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose, sit your hips back. Keep your arms straight. Inhale, cat, rise up. Exhale, child's pose, sit your hips back. Inhale, cat. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cat. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cat and pause. Slide your knees beneath your hips. Dome into your upper back. Push the floor away. Tuck your chin deeper into your chest. Take a full breath in. Stay in the shape, breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let the breath go. Gently relax into a neutral spine. Begin to stir the pot, create big hip circles. Inhale, bring your chest over to the right, down the right side of your mat, hips to heels. Scoop up the left side of your body, come back to center. Down the right, up the left, down the right, up the left. Continue moving through this motion of stirring the pot. Keep your arms nice and straight, press into your hands. Work to protract your shoulders. Create a little dome and activation in your shoulder blades. Begin to switch out, circle down to the left and then up to the right. Maybe your eyes are closed or softened. Create this energetic circular motion as you move around your mat. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrists, hips on top of your knees. Tuck your toes under for a little extra stability here. Inhale, push the floor away, ground into your palms. Exhale, root into your left toes. Inhale, stretch your right leg behind you, spinal strength. Flex your right toes back towards your shin. Level your hips, drop your right hip in line with your left. Then inhale, three-legged dog, straighten and lift your right leg up. Keep your right toes flexed. Surrender your left heel to the ground. Melt your heart toward your shin. Inhale, stretch your right heel up. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your hands. Press into your palms or your fingertips. Stack your right knee on top of your ankle. Then find a little shifting motion, rock forward and back. Draw your navel away from the top of your thigh. Find core activation and strength here. Come back to stillness. Inhale, halfway lift, step your left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, extended mountain pose. Rise up, reach your arms up to the sky. Stack your vertebrae here, point your thumbs behind you. Shine your palms in towards one another. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands through heart center, touch the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step your feet back. Press into your hands. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Press the tops of your feet down. Inhale, cobra, lift your chest up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Press your elbow tips towards the sky. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, release your forehead. Tuck your toes. Inhale, back to all fours, tabletop. Exhale, push the ground away. Inhale, spinal strength, stretch your left leg behind you. Flex your left toe. Level your left hip with your right. Then lengthen from crown of head to tippy toe. One breath in here. Exhale, firm into your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch your right leg straight. Pick your left foot up. Flex your left toes. Drop your right heel toward the mat. Then melt your chest toward your right thigh. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot forward. Press into your hands or your fingertips. Shift forward and back, forward and back. Stack your left knee on top of your ankle. Create a deep lunge with your left leg. Come back to stillness. Inhale, halfway lift, step your right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, roll up to standing, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, soften your shoulders down your back. Inhale, lift up, extend your spine. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step your feet back to the edge of your mat. Inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra, lift your chest up. Exhale, squeeze your elbows together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your forehead. Tuck your toes. Inhale to tabletop, lift up. Exhale, tuck your toes. Inhale, stretch your right leg behind you. Exhale, flex your right toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach up. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, step to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, release your forehead. Tuck your toes. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes in. Inhale, spinal strength, lift your left leg behind you. Exhale, ground into your palms. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach up. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, step to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release your forehead. Inhale, tuck your toes, come up tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Pedal out your legs. Shake your head yes and no. Over exaggerate the bend in one knee as you straighten the other. Drop into stillness. Melt your heels to the mat. Send your inner thighs to the wall behind you. Wrap your triceps back. Unhinge through your jaw. Inhale, breathe into your backside. Exhale, melt your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot forward. Rise to your fingertips. Inhale, reach your collarbones forward. Exhale, half splits. Drop your left knee, sit your hips back, straighten your right leg. Flex your right toes. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. Drop your nose toward your right shin. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Bring the weight into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Reach your collarbones out. Float your left toes off the mat. Press into your fingertips. Inhale, reach your collarbones forward. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring your left knee into your nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Then rise to standing one-legged mountain. Pull your left knee up. Lift your arms to the sky. Flex your left toes. Drop your left knee in line with your hip. Plug your thigh bone back. Lengthen your spine up. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, interlace your hands. Capture your left kneecap. Pull your left thigh deep into your torso. Stay flexed in your left toes. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Exhale, let the heat build. One more time, inhale. Exhale, gently release your hand, level your left knee with your hip. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Spread your fingertips wide. Draw your elbows out wide, inhale. Exhale, bring your forearms to touch. Inhale, expand. Exhale, forearms touch. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring your forearms to touch. Inhale, expand, cactus arms. Stay here. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, light as a feather, step your left foot back, high crescent. Ground into your feet, keep your elbows out wide. Ground firmly into your left thigh bone, send it back. Stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Inhale, reach your chest up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Stack your right knee on top of your ankle. Stay tall in your spine. Straighten out your arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms back to sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, open your hips. Bend and straighten your right leg a few times. Soften into warrior two. Stack your right knee on top of your ankle. Reach your arms out away from your chest. Take your eyes forward. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Skandasana, side lunge to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee. Straighten out your right leg. Lift your chest up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, press into your feet. Inhale, warrior two, glide and lift up. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Bring both hands to the floor. Step your right foot back, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet down, lift your chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let the air go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach your left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot forward. Rise to your fingertips. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale, half splits. Drop your right knee to the mat. Send your hips back. Straighten your left leg. Flex your left toes. Inhale, reach your chest out. Exhale, fold your left nose, your nose toward your left knee. Bring your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, fold. Ground into your fingers, into your left foot. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift, launch and lift forward. Rise to your fingertips. Flex your right toes, level your right hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. One-legged mountain rise to standing. Flex your right toes, bring your right knee in line with your hip. Reach your arms up. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, interlace your hands, capture your right knee. Pull your right thigh into your torso. Stay active and engaged in your right foot. Work to find compression of your top of right thigh with your lower ribs. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Level your right knee with your hip. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus out your arms. Spread your fingers wide, breathe in. Exhale, forearms touch in front of your nose. Inhale, expand your arms out. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, firm into your left foot. Inhale, find a little bit more length out of your spine. Exhale, crescent lunge, step your right foot back. Land with lightness. Point both hips forward, stack your left knee on top of your ankle. Lift up through your chest. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, twist left. Stack your left knee on top of your left ankle. Ground into your right foot, lengthen your thigh bone. Stretch your arms out. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Deep breath out. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, open your hips. Bend and straighten a few times. Drop into warrior two, stack your left knee on top of your ankle. Ground into the knife edge of your right foot. Send your right thigh bone back. Stretch your arms out. Breathe in. Exhale, Skandasana. Bring your hands to your heart. Side lunge to the back of your mat. Bend your right knee. Straighten out your left leg. Lift your chest up. Press into your feet. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Bring your hands to the floor, step back to high plank, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Unite your breath and movement. Drop your heels down. Give yourself permission to feel. Feel the strength, feel the flexibility, feel where your mind goes. We'll flow through that just one time. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reach your collarbones forward. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose one time. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, rise to one-legged mountain. Exhale, interlace your hands, capture your left knee. Inhale, lift your left knee into your torso. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, bring your arms to center. Exhale, pause here. Inhale, open. Exhale, step back, high crescent. Inhale, lead with your sternum. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, Skandasana to the back. Exhale, drop your hips low. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One inhale. One exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, bring your collarbones forward. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged mountain lift up. Exhale, interlace your hands, capture your knee. Inhale, compress. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, bring your forearms to touch. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, open. Exhale, crescent lunge, step back. Inhale, lift with your sternum. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, reach your arms out. Stay for the twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, skandasana to the back. Exhale, drop your hips. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths. Find heaviness in your feet and your hands. To find lightness in your tailbone. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, come forward. High plank. Exhale, push the ground away. Inhale, bring your right knee into your right tricep. Exhale, drop it to your right wrist. Inhale to your left wrist. Exhale to your left tricep. Inhale, back to your starting point. Exhale to your right wrist, to the left wrist, to the left elbow, to the right elbow. One more box. Drop it to your right wrist, to your left. Lift up, back to center, and downward facing dog. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm at this point. Let your heartbeat rise. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, ground into your feet. Inhale, left knee to your left tricep. Drop to your wrist. Send it to your right wrist. Inhale, back to your tri. To your left tri. Drop to your wrist. To your right wrist. To your right tricep. To your left tricep. One more box, lower to your wrist. To the right wrist. To the right elbow. To the left. Downward facing dog. Use those boxes in our plank. Do as many as you want. They really help build strength. Keep your arms nice and straight. Inhale, bring your right knee into your right tricep. Press into your toes. Left knee to your left tricep like you're prepping for crow pose. Left foot back, right foot back. Inhale, step your right foot forward, knee to your tricep. Left foot comes forward. Left foot back, right foot back. One more time on the right. Inhale, right knee to your tricep. Left foot in, left foot back, right foot back. Here we go, left side 3 times. Left knee to left tricep, press into the top of your feet. Right knee to your tricep. Right foot back, left foot back. Left foot in, right foot in, right foot back, left foot back. One last time. Left leg moves, right leg moves, right leg, left leg. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Back to plank. Left knee, right elbow. Back to plank. Right knee. Back to plank. Left knee. Back to plank. One more each side. Right, left, and to your belly, lower down. Stretch your arms out to a T. Ground into your left fingertips. Roll to your left ear. Alligator wing. Step your right foot behind your body. Rest the weight on your left hip, left temple. Come back to your belly. Switch out your gaze, alligator wing, right side, left foot behind your body. Come back to your belly. Bring one hand on top of the other, rest underneath your chin. Untuck your toes. Take a couple cleansing breaths. Place your hands beneath your shoulders. Rise up to all fours. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Walk your feet in to about center of your mat. Then walk your hands back. Ragdoll Uttanasana. Grab for either elbow. Drop the crown of your head down. Keep a gentle bend in your knees. Interlace your hands, capture the base of your skull, pull your elbow tips together. Sway from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your fingertips to the floor. Exhale, plug your thigh bones in. Move your navel deep into your spine. Reach the crown of your head out. Ground firmly into your left foot. A little fun motion here to drop into a pistol squat. So inhale, reach your collarbones out. Exhale, begin to sweep your right leg forward. Sit your hips down. Left foot is flat or you're on your toes. Keep your hands to the floor or bring your hands to your right leg. Right leg might even lift up toward your nose. Maybe nose and shin touch. Breath in. Exhale, gently release your hips, release your right leg long out in front. Maricharasana, sage pose prep. Bring your hands behind you, press into your fingertips, straighten your arms, lift your chest. Flex your right toes. Keep your left thigh deep into your ribs. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, surrender the breath down your back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let's take this a little bit further. Begin to fold your chest inside of your left thigh. Bring your hands just outside of your knee. Left shoulder and left knee connect here. Move your chest forward. Sit your hips back. Elongate your right leg. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Stay here or continue to take this a little bit deeper with me. Bring your hands to your foot. Keep your chest elongated. Halfway lift your chest. Send your collarbones up and out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, begin to fold slightly more forward. Stay in this variation or add the bind. Sweep your arms behind you. Bind your hands at your low back. Nose might touch your right knee. Maricharasana, sage. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. Release out of your variation. Bring your hands outside of your knee. Shift your weight forward. Bend your right leg. Bring your left knee right behind your ankle. This is for setting up revolved knee to ankle lunge variation. Rise up, bring your hands to your chest. Inhale, lift your sternum to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right, hook your left elbow outside. Then pick your hips up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Take your eyes up over your right shoulder. Feel the connection of your right heel with your left thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently release your chest back to center. Root your hands into the ground. Shift your weight back. Come into a pistol squat. Pick your right foot up. Hands might grab your calf. And then nose to your shin. Bring your right knee into your chest. Plant your foot next to your left. Forward fold. Grab your elbows. Sway from side to side. Same thing, left side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, root into your feet. Stack your hips on top of your ankles. Extend your spine out. Pull your navel deep into your spine. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, pistol squat. Sweep your left leg forward, drop your hips. Keep your hands rooted to the floor or grab your left leg. Compress your chest and your right thigh together. Maybe your hands support your calf in toward your nose, knees and nose touch. Gently release your left leg, drop your hips, setting up sage pose. Bring your hands behind you. Pull your right heel deep into your hips. Press into your fingertips, lift your chest. Flex your left toes. Compress your right thigh into your right ribs. Stack your spine here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften an area in your body. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, walk your hands forward, hook your right shoulder inside of your right thigh. Bring your hands out to the side alongside of your knee. Find a little rounding in your upper back. Push your fingertips down. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Stay here or we'll progress through this variation. Bring your hands to your left foot. Move your chest more forward. Stay nice and straight through your spine like a halfway lift. Take your eyes to your left big toe. Stay here or add your bind. Sweep your arms behind you. Keep your arms floating or bend at your elbows. Find your fingertips. Bring your nose to your knee. Maricharasana. Find your breath in whatever variation you're in. Work to find the compression of your right thigh towards your right ribs. Elongate your left leg. Last breath out. Inhale, gently release out of your variation. Press your fingertips next to your left knee. Rock the weight forward, ground into your left foot. Place your right knee right behind your left ankle. You'll begin to kind of cross at your thighs. Lift your chest, bring your hands to your heart. Revolve knee to foot lunge variation. Lift your chest up, rotate right elbow outside of your left thigh. Press your palms together. Send your elbow tips out. Maybe your eyes track over your left shoulder. Inhale, find length. Exhale, revolve and twist. One more time, breathe in full. Exhale, let the breath go. Inhale, come back through center, rotate your chest forward. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor, sit your hips back. Pistol squat, straighten out your left leg, pick up your foot. Hands to the earth or hands to your calf. Maybe nose to knee. Then compress, compress, compress. Pull your left ankle, set it next to your right, forward fold. Grab your elbows. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands face backward. Walk them beyond your ankles. Keep walking them back. You'll compress here. Slide your feet forward. Let your knees bend or keep them straight. Slide your feet forward. Maybe they even lift. Hips down, feet down. Come to your seat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your elbows towards your knees or outside. Rest your nose towards your shin. Slide your hands back to your hips, lift up. Part your feet hip width distance. Bring your hands behind you. Bring your fingers and wrists in a little closer to themselves. Then press your hands down. Drop your feet over to the right. Deep breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, send your awareness to your right hand. Firm strongly into your right hand, lengthen your right arm. Then inhale, left arm to the sky, pick up your hips, Vashisthasana side plank. Lift your hips, squeeze your thighs. Take a breath in. Exhale, let the breath go. Inhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Exhale, pivot and step low lunge to the back of your mat. Press your fingers down. Adjust your stance. Bring your feet in line. Shift forward and back. Ground into your left leg. Inhale, step your right knee into a Shiva squat, chamber your inner thighs. Bring your collarbones out. Then drop your right knee to the floor. Settle your hips into the ground. Place your left hand behind you. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, half lower to the fish. Rotate your right elbow outside of your left thigh. Walk your left hand behind you. Take your eyes over your left shoulder. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, root into your fingertips, ground into your left foot. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, pull your knee into your nose. Inhale, rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four, cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit your hips low. Flex your right toes, draw your right knee down. Stack your spine, pick up your chest. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands, step your left foot back, low lunge. Ground into your left hand. Inhale, low lunge twist, reach your right arm high. Pick up your left hip, lengthen your left thigh bone, revolve your left ribs beneath your spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lounge, lizard, rock to the outer edges of your feet, drop your hips. Take your eyes to your left toes. Inhale, stretch your right arm high. Exhale, continue, drop your left hip. Spin, spin, spin. Scoot your hips, face forward. Stretch your right leg out to the front. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen your hips back. Stretch your chest forward. Inhale, slide back up. Bring your hands behind you, fingers point behind you. Walk your wrist in. Part your feet hip-width distance or a little further. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, drop your feet to the left. Internally rotate your right thigh. Externally rotate your left thigh. Then focus your weight into your left hand. Straighten your left arm. Inhale, come to your left hip. Reach your right arm up. Side plank, pick up your hips. Stack your shoulders here. Point your hips out to the side. Rainbow arc your ribs. Reach your right arm high. Inhale. Stay for the exhalation. Inhale, pull your right knee into your chest. Exhale, low lunge, step to the back of your mat. Adjust your feet. You might need to center off of your mat, hands to either side of your right foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, root into your right foot. Inhale, Shiva squat, bring your left knee behind the right. Chamber your thighs, lift your collarbones out. Inhale. Exhale, drop your left shin to the floor. Drop your hips to the ground. Bring your right hand behind you. Inhale, open your left arm to the sky. Exhale, half lower to the fish, twist to the right. Bring your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Walk your right hand behind you. Take your eyes back. Inhale for length. Exhale to revolve and twist. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, place your fingertips to the ground. Ground into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift, straighten your chest out, reach your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, lift up. Exhale, figure four, bring your hands to your heart. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Flex your left toes, draw your left knee down. Sit your hips down and back. Lift your chest up. Take your eyes to one focal point. Breathe in deep to your outer left thigh. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Ground into your right hand. Inhale, low lunge twist. Open your left arm up. Square off your hips. Lift your right hip up. Rotate your right ribs beneath your body. Stack your left knee on top of your ankle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lounge, lizard, rock to the outer edges of your feet. Drop your hips. Drop your left arm. Breathe into your right toes. Exhale, drop your right hip. Scoot your hips, begin to square off to the front. Release your left leg out in front. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Glide your hands back up, lift up. Scoot your hips forward. Cross at your ankles. Grab your feet, pull your ankles tight into your thighs. Deep breath in. Exhale, press the tops of your feet into the floor, hands to the ground. Chaturanga, step or jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Send your shin across your mat. Lengthen your left thigh bone back. Inhale, reach your chest up. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, fold forward. Surrender into heaviness as we hold this for a little longer. Five more breaths. Press into your palms, lift up, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, half pigeon, bring your left knee to your left wrist. Lengthen your right leg back. Inhale, reach your chest up. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, fold forward. Notice the space from right to left. Notice where your mind goes. Five more breaths. Press your palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Slide your forearms out, Sphinx pose. Bring your big toes to touch, lengthen your thigh bones back. Press your hip points into the floor, reach your chest forward. Soften your shoulders down. One breath in. Exhale, ground into your left forearm. Bend your right knee, reach back, find the top of your foot. Press your foot into your hand, press your hand back into your foot for a half floor bow. Stay on your left forearm, or option to press your left arm straight. Keep your chest squared to the front, avoid turning your head from side to side. Just feel the expansion along your chest. Squeeze your inner thighs in, protect your lower back, breath in. Exhale, redrop your left forearm, then release your right foot. Replace your right arm back to the ground. Ground into your right forearm, bend your left leg. Reach your left hand back, find your foot. Resist your foot and hand into one another, half floor bow. Option to straighten your right arm. Square your chest, anchor into your hips. Lift up through your chin.
Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. Relax your right forearm down, release your left foot. Left forearm back to the ground, inhale. Exhale, release your forehead, bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Bring your toes to touch, slide your knees in. Inhale, cat, rise up to your knees, arch into your upper back. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale for length. Exhale, walk your knees into your wrists. Keep the dome in your upper back, cross your ankles. Press into the tops of your feet, pick up your knees. Walk your hands back. Find your sits bones. Straighten out your legs. Bring your arms forward, palms face to the sky. Inhale, lead with your chest. Exhale, roll to your back. Come down to your back, pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little spinal massage, side to side. Plant your feet behind your hips, mat width distance. Rest your arms out to the side. Inhale, lift your knees up towards the sky. Exhale, easy wide leg supine twist. Drop both knees to the left. Press your right hip towards the top of your mat. Soften both shoulder blades into the ground. Point your chest up. Press into your feet, lift your knees. Drop your knees over to the right, easy wide leg supine twist. Anchor your left hip towards the top of your mat, open your left side body. Allow a more calming breath to enter your body. Press into your feet, lift your knees, draw your knees and thighs into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Bring your hands to outer edges of your feet, happy baby and Ananda Balasana. Lengthen your tailbone down, bring your knees to your armpits. Rock on your spine from side to side. Bring your knees back into your chest, curl up into a tiny ball, wrap your forearms around your shins, clasp your elbows, point your toes, roll your shoulder blades up, bring your forehead to your knees. Take a full breath in, give yourself a big hug. Audible exhale, release, drop your head, final corpse shavasana. Stretch your legs and arms out, palms face up as a gesture of receiving. Exhale, let everything go. I'll leave you here in your final corpse pose. Take as much time as you need. Call yourself out when you're ready. And I thank you for making it to your mat today. Namaste.